Hey, welcome back. Well, you read that title right. This is a 100% free boat. Picked it up last night from a guy about 45 minutes away, and overall it's not in too bad a shape. Needs a little work on the engine. Has an inboard outboard. This is a 1989 Glass Stream 198 Regatta cuddy cabin. It's on this nice galvanized shoreline trailer that has the surge brakes on it. I've never had a trailer that had the those kind of brakes on it before. And an electric winch, older electric winch. But really, it's not banged up at all on the sides or anything. Have the full cover for it here, plus the cover for the hatch up there, and a bimini top. Gotta clean this canvas up a little. Could use a new prop on it. One's kind of banged up. But this is a Volvo Penta outdrive on it. And he said that he thinks the intake screen got plugged, or the impeller went bad, or coolant pump. Said it overheated and melted the bellow on it there for the exhaust. And he's got the exhaust manifold off it right now, and there's a hole, looks like where a freeze plug popped out of it. Looks like he was going to replace the whole exhaust manifold because of it. Even down this side, it's nice. It's kind of on the trailer, a little crooked right now. Need to kind of jack it up and move it back over this way. As you can kind of see here, it's tilted. But we'll get it over into the yard over there. Then I'll get a jack under it, under the back here, and try to jack up with a board and try to swing this back end over. And we'll get up inside it there and see how good it really looks inside. Well, we got it a little straighter on the trailer now. I just put a jack underneath there, floor jack with a block of wood. Kind of moved it over, and the front end too a little bit. Now it's more straight on the trailer there. Got the cover all off the top of it. This is the Afternoon Delight. And we'll see how delightful it is working on it. And we got the cover, we got the bimini top, and the side windows for it too. So let's see what the inside looks like here. Still needs to be pulled up more onto the trailer. Got some nice seats on it here. Swivel. They're in nice shape. Cup holders. Cuddy cabin. Yeah, this ain't in too bad a shape. And he had the cover off the engine here. Little rips in the seat there, not bad. Can of starting fluid. Straps. And some more goodies inside of here. Floor feels pretty good. I think there's one soft spot right there. I don't know if that's the board rotted or if that's the board kind of falling down in there. Have to see. A couple paddles. Yeah. Now we'll get this cover off here and take a look inside. Well, there, now we got the top cover off here. You can see right down at the engine now. A Volvo Penta 4-cylinder unit. As you see, the exhaust is supposed to go on here. He's got it all taken off. Looks like the freeze plugs are in the engine. And it looks like timing belt was changed in 2017. And I found a couple other coolant pumps here. Here's one right over here underneath the back seat. They must have been having a problem with it overheating at one time. I have a couple of them laying around. Might be able to get it going again. Had to get a new boot there and a new boot on the back. And then I see they were messing with the trim relay box there at one time. Oil looks good in here. No milkiness at all. I think this is a 2.5 liter Volvo. I kind of cleaned out the in here a little there. Had a lot of extra parts and stuff and life jackets. And you got some almost like new stereo speakers in here. But there isn't an hour gauge on this any place. Nothing I see. Just a depth finder there. Yeah, so we'll have to look into that exhaust manifold there. Let me go show you that. Yeah, here's the exhaust manifold. As you see, there's the hole that he said that blew a hole out of it. I think that's just for a freeze plug. Like right there. Freeze plug casting hole from the casting process. Another one there. That was a little bulged out. And clean it up a little bit. I think the exhaust comes out there. Or does it come out there? Coolant? No, that's got to be exhaust. And coolant comes out around it there to cool it down. Put new gaskets on it, clean it up, and a new rubber boot. I think that'll be good to go then. And then change the baffle on the back, and I think it should work out. Because he said it did run good until this happened. So yeah, well, maybe we'll try to slap this back on and try to get it fired up, or just fire it up and see without the manifold on it. Yeah, so we got the boat over here in the yard. Threw a battery in it, and I put the cover back on for the engine. I'm going to crank this up here and see, well, see if it turns over, and then see maybe it'll fire at all. I probably had to put the out drive down. Turn all the sounds like it went down. Let's just give it a crank and see what happens here. Well, she does turn over. That's good. Oh. Let's see, is this how does this work? Okay, throttle. You see it moving there. Squirt a little gas in it. Well, she does fire. So that's a good sign for this engine. So it looks like the only things I gotta get is gaskets for the exhaust manifold, then the donut bellow right there where the manifold hooks into the out drive, and then the flex bellow down at the bottom of the out drive. And then the other thing I should probably look at on this is the impeller right there. Probably got to take that cover off and look in there. Since they do have two other ones, there might be a problem why they kept changing those. And like that guy that we got it from, he said that it did overheat, and that's why he thought that the overheating caused the soft plug to blow out and burn up that flexible bellows. So I guess I'll order up some parts and I'll bring you back once they come in, and then we'll throw that manifold back on. Yeah, and another thing is that this is a Volvo Penta AQ131D, and it's pretty similar to like the 120s, or even up into the 150s. So I'll get the model number off the engine there and get the parts ordered up, and then get the number off the out drive. It's a Volvo Penta 275 out drive, so I'll get the right bellows for that. And this is the trim motor, putting the out drive up and down the lower unit. And it looks like they changed the relays that were in there. They don't quite set in there properly. And then that switch there, that's a limit switch, so when it comes all the way up, shuts off the motor. So I'll have to either kind of trim up those cases there, or trim up the where they set down in there to get those to set in. Then I could put the cover back on top that was in the cabin. Okay, I'll bring you back when I got all the parts in.